Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort. Code. Drip. Snort, snort. I got the drip.
Let's address this fairly, shall we? Let's address this fairly. So, my playthrough of Hogwarts so far, all right, is 39 hours long. 39 hours, all right? This game has been going on for over a month. It started in February. We are now at mid-March. The playthrough's not over yet. Viewership has massively diminished and dwindled for this playthrough. People are expressing their interest in seeing other new games. They're saying, look, we get it. We know what the game is. It's great, but move on to other stuff. This is the impression. This is the feeling I'm getting overall from my viewing audience. Okay? They're telling me, listen, this is a situation where the game has overstayed its welcome. It was, you know, it was fun for a while, but it's not fun anymore because it's been too long. So, you know, can you move on to other stuff? Like, well, I'm not going to move on to other stuff till we finish the game. All right? So if you take a look at the last couple of streams of it, take a look at what I've been doing. I outright told you guys, listen, I am not going to be doing the open world collectathon stuff anymore. I'm not doing the Merlin trials. I'm not going to be doing any pages floating around, or any, you know, we're past that. Basically, I've gotten to level 3 lockpicking now. Like, I feel like I've done enough of the collectathon stuff. All I want to do is the main side quests and the main story missions, and that's it. And that's all I'm doing, but even then I'm getting criticism. So here's one of the big things. Last stream, there was a story-based mission where you drink a polyjuice potion and you end up looking like the headmaster of the school, Sirius Black. And you walk through the school, and there's a little bit of funny dialogue with a teacher who thinks that you're the teacher. Actually, there's 2 or 3 teachers who you talk to, and they think that you're the actual headmaster, and you just kind of have fun conversations, and then you kind of move on. Well, apparently, there were optional conversations to have been had with other students along the way. Now, they weren't flagged as important. They weren't actual cutscenes that just happened. I guess they were optional. That you had to talk to the students. People were like, he missed one of the best missions in the game. He didn't talk to every student. It's like, well, I didn't make the game. You know, I didn't know that. I honestly didn't know that there were meaningful, funny conversations that I missed. You know, they weren't even marked. It was just like, oh, a student to talk to. That's always happened in the game, right? There's always been conversations all over the place that you could talk to kids. So I didn't know that there was anything meaningful at all, actually. I didn't get that impression. Maybe others did, but I didn't get that impression. So I didn't know that kind of like stopping or whatever and talking to the kids was going to be meaningful. But apparently I missed out on some really good dialogue and uncomfortable conversations where people think that you're the headmaster or whatever. So I apologize for that, but at the same time, you got to understand, if I didn't know it, how could I actually react to it? And by the way, no one on the stream said anything. Again, I'm being honest here. My attendance for Hogwarts streams has dramatically dwindled. It's actually one of my lowest attendance streams right now. It's Hogwarts and Like a Dragon Ishin that actually is getting the least engagement of any other playthrough that I'm doing. So I get the feeling for the most part, a lot of people who even know the game aren't showing up to the streams anymore because it's taken a month and we're not done with it yet, you know? So I didn't know that. And I apologize, but at the same time, you got to understand, I'm a variety streamer. I got to keep things fresh. I got to keep things going. Being honest, people are not watching this playthrough anymore. It's almost dead. Like, I'm uploading videos and they're not getting views. No one really is caring that much about it. The live stream attendees are here to chill with me, which I really appreciate. But even then, I don't think that, look, wow, I'm not even kidding you. I have episodes of this show, this game from 2 to 3 days ago that don't have 300 views yet. No one cares about Hogwarts anymore. It's kind of old news. You know what I'm saying? And those who've been following the playthrough likely are hours and hours behind. How many are 40 hours in? So that's what I mean. Like, I understand at the same time, you got to understand at some point the game has to end. You know, I do feel like maybe the game is too lengthy, that maybe they should have put less content into it or more meaningful content, because it does feel to me like it's dragged on and on and on. Here we are a month later and people want other stuff, and I got to finish this, but we're still not done. You know what I mean? So today, like I said, we're definitely finishing the 3rd season. We're definitely heading into the 4th season. It's what I'm to understand. It's very fast moving, and then you kind of get to the end. That's when it takes a little while to finish the game. But, you know, I'm doing my best. I apologize if the playthrough has gotten stale. And certainly I apologize if I'm somehow missing meaningful content. I'm not intending that. As you see, I'm doing every major story mission I'm coming across. I'm trying to complete before I beat the game. I don't want people to feel like I skipped stuff or whatever. So I guess we'll see what happens. But I mean, the game is insanely long. I think what it is for a month there, every game I played was insanely long, except for Dead Space. Outside of that, it was like One Piece Odyssey, Hogwarts Legacy, Oblivion, right? We're playing 40+ hour playthroughs. It's like these games don't end and people just get tired of the same games every stream. I tried to break stuff up with old school Street Fighter. That didn't work. With Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, that didn't work. You know, it sucks. I'm trying to create variety, and it's hard to create variety when there's really nothing going on right now, and the multiplayer games just aren't viable. So I'll do my best. We'll try to beat this in the next 1 to 2 weeks. I hope we can beat it. You know, if not this coming week, one more stream after the next week, we get it done. I want to move on to other games for you guys. I do. Okay?
Go. I got the drip, 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 go. It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean, these dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.